Can you hear me? Ain't nobody in here to hear me. Oh man, hold on. Oh my. Oh, falling over everything. Y'all don't mind me. Blind man walking. Blind man walking. I don't even know if people can hear me. Ain't nobody even in here to hear me. So if a tree fell in the woods and was nobody there to hear the tree, did it make a sound? Guess can't nobody answer that because they don't know. One person in the chat, that one person, can you hear me? If you can hear me, let a brother know. Because I would hate to be on here and you can't hear me. Let me know, please, if you can hear me. Man, where's it at? Two people in. Bud Files, what up, Bud Files? Can you hear me, Bud Files? Can you hear me, brother? I don't know if I can be heard, but if I could, that'd be beautiful if you can inform me if you can hear me. Four people in. Four people in. Can you hear me? I can't even type in the chat and ask the question. You probably can't hear me. Nobody's responding. Okay. I'm gonna just act like you can, because if you can, then I'll be half of the show will be me asking if you can hear me. Where's my nine at? Where's the nine when you need him? I need the nine. I wanted to talk. Oh man, I didn't even do. Wanted to talk about the importance of protecting your energy. What exactly is that? You hear people say it all the time. Protect your energy, but what is it? Not only what is it, but how do you protect it? So somebody can confirm if they can hear me, I can start the conversation. But if you can't hear me, then I have to end it and start a new one. So I'm assuming nobody can hear me because people are leaving. Can you hear me now? Can anyone hear me? Am I being heard through this? I know I shouldn't have went live like this. All right, I'm gonna just end it because I don't know if people can hear me or not. So yeah. Oh, okay. I was just about to end it before you did that. Hey Shay, tell me if you can hear me. Can you hear me now, Shay? Hey, bro, you sound good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so if I go out at any time, let me know because I'm outside. And on this YouTube live stream, I can't see my thing moving or not. So, yeah, so protecting your energy, right? I just had to say this because I am in the midst of doing this, right? I have to protect my energy. So, what is protecting your energy? Protecting your energy is protecting your emotions mainly. I want to give emotions probably about 70% of what your energy is, right? And your thoughts. So the way you feel and the way you think, you have to be responsible for that, right? Because if you're not, things will take advantage of it consciously and subconsciously. Sometimes. Sometimes people do it intentionally, disturb your energy. Sometimes they don't, you know. But At the end of the day, it's your responsibility. So your emotions are you're responsible for, and your thoughts. And if people don't appreciate them, then you gotta appreciate them. But protecting them, right? How do we do that? What do that look like? We gotta be honest with ourselves, right? You have to be honest with yourself. What makes you feel good and what don't make you feel good. You have to be honest with yourself first, right? So once you identify what makes you feel good, what makes you don't, then you have to be responsible. Don't put yourself around things that don't feel good to you. Don't put yourself around things that don't appeal to your mental state. Don't, you know, like when I didn't want to drink no more, right? I'm not gonna say I wasn't an alcoholic because I had a problem. I was drinking all the time. It wasn't hard for me to stop. But you know why it wasn't hard? Because I just didn't put myself around places where people were drinking. I didn't put myself around people who were drinking constantly. Bronze, Miss 702, what it do? Appreciate you. Shay Love, I apologize, sis. I greatly appreciate you. First one in the chat telling the brother they can hear you. I appreciate that. I needed that, sis. Bud Files, what up, though? What up, though? Yeah, I was in here. I didn't know if y'all can hear me or not, but, Shay Love to the rescue. She let a brother know because I was literally about to end it when she said, yeah, I can hear you. Literally about to end it. Y'all go hear my dog clown. Okay, okay, come on now. Don't let me put the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Nope, come here, cause you playing. Thank you, thank you. Good girl. Good. No, no. We'll play with the ball later. Put it somewhere high, cause she ain't gonna do nothing to take it. But you got to be responsible for that. So she took it already. Oh, come on, you killing me with that. So you have to be responsible. Hold on 1 second. She done dug a hole in my backyard. I ain't feel it yet. I ain't trying to fill in it. Mr. West is in the building. What up, Mr. West? Appreciate you. Y'all can still hear me, right? Put a nine in the chat if you can hear me. Um, but yeah, so that protecting your energy, we gonna make it easier because it sounds so philosophical, right? So spiritual. We gotta protect our energy. Well, that's your emotions and your thoughts. That's your energy. That's what creates the energy within you. That's what makes you feel good. That's what keeps you motivated, inspired, moving forward. That's your energy field, your emotion, and your thoughts. So you got to protect both of them because if you don't, them emotions will create thoughts, and those thoughts will create emotion. So you have to be honest with yourself. I'm just backtracking a little bit. You have to be honest with yourself. You know, what makes me feel good? What makes me feel bad? I take that even a step further. Why does this stuff make you feel good? Why does these things make you feel bad? I don't think people ask that question to themselves enough. You identify something like me, right? I'm gonna use myself for example. I don't like weakness. And when I say weakness, I'm talking about like weak people. And let me clarify that because that can sound a little uncompassionate, right? But when I say weak people, I'm not talking about people who are born with any type of physical ailment. I'm not talking about people who've been beat down in life because we all have. I'm talking about people who don't want to try to get better, who know they have problems and not fix themselves. That's the type of people. Like if I know I have an issue, I have a problem, I'm gonna be looking for a solution. I'm gonna be looking for something to try to make me feel better. I'm not just gonna put it to the side and hope nobody triggers me or nobody plays on this insecurity. No, I'm gonna fix it because it's a problem. And yeah, it might not be bothering me now, but later on it will. And usually when you have insecurities, they pop up at the most inopportune time. They pop up right when you have an opportunity to do something great or be something great. Then that insecurity seeps in. And guess what? A lot of times you either fumble the bag, you miss the opportunity, and you could have fixed this a long time ago. but you put it on the back burner. No, if you, me personally, my insecurity, my weaknesses, my fears, my flaws, when I identify them, I work on 'em. It's a process. Stuff don't happen overnight. So if I meet somebody and they have insecurity, say if they are weak, but they're in the process of getting better, even if they just in the process of identifying it, like, okay, I see, I need to work on this. Let me get to work. Those, I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people who refuse, the people who know they got issues or problems, and instead of fixing them, they blame it on other people. That's why we talk about accountability. I don't care what a person does to you. Why were you in their vicinity for them to do it? It's a form of accountability you can still take then. Understand, people only do stuff to us because we allow them. Because, and what I mean by allow, sometimes it's physical. But why was you in the vicinity of this person to physically do it? Sometimes you can't, you don't have control. Like, for instance, kids don't have control who they're around, but you can still learn from that. When you get older, you understand not to put the kids in that position that you were put in. It's still a lesson in that you can learn. So when I say I can't do weakness, I can't I can't do people who just, oh, woe is me. I can't do it. I can't do the, oh, woe is me type people. I can't do jealous people. People jealous, because usually people jealous over things or over people, and it's simply because they can't do it, or because they don't want to try it, or they don't want to do it. And then they make, well, I can't do it because of X, Y, Z. Well, they did it, so why can't you do it? I don't do jealousy, So this is how I protect my energy. I stay away from people like that, and it's nothing. Those can be some great people, right? And just because I don't deal with them, don't mean the people something wrong with 'em. It's just we don't match, we don't line up, right? But that's how I protect my energy, and I got to be responsible for that. I got to be responsible. I can't hold other people responsible for the way I feel or the way I think. I have to be responsible. So I have to do things. And guess what? People ain't going to agree with them all the time. And I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with that because I don't really care if people agree with the things I do to make my life better. Why would I care about that? If I'm doing something and it looks unorthodox, but I know it's going to make my life better, why would I care if people don't agree with it? Everybody ain't willing to walk through the fire. I've been doing that my whole life. I'm comfortable with the fire. In fact, if I don't have to walk through the fire, I feel uncomfortable. That's when I feel uncomfortable. You said you didn't get the notification. It's in the chat though. hmm Keith, that's the only accountability I'm dealing with. I keep hearing people online talk about we need to hold people accountable. Ain't nobody got time for that. I ain't got time to hold nobody accountable. I'm too busy working on myself. I'm too busy building things for myself. If someone needs to be held accountable, I don't need to be around them. That's just how I feel. I was just telling the girls, like, and I got to break this down. I'm gonna be careful how I word it. So I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying, right? Rich people, they don't have broke people problems, right? Financially, we talking about money right now. Rich people got different sets of problems than broke people. Broke people got broke people problems. Rich people got rich people problems. And guess what? The broke people problems don't affect rich people. Just like rich people problems don't affect broke people problems. Broke people trying to get money, rich people trying to keep the money, right? I'm not rich, so I got broke people problems. But I am rich in spirit and I am rich mentally. So I got different problems than other people. People won't understand my problem because they don't have they're not where I'm at. And I'm fine with that. I understand other people problems because I was there. So I don't judge. But just because I don't have time to indulge in your problem, that don't mean I look down. It just mean I got another set of problems I need to be focusing on. Because if I focus on the problems that you got, I'm a my problem table go get crowded. My problem table will get crowded. So, broke people problem, rich people problem. Mentally and spiritually, I got a different set of problems than people. I'm not broken mentally. I'm not broken spiritually. I was, so I understand, but I don't. I can't relate to it no more. I can't, and I'm just being honest. Like a lot of the things that people deal with, I don't deal with on a daily basis. Like when people talk about issues, I can't relate to it a lot of times. Like when I say relate, I understand it, but what I'm saying is I can't relate, meaning I can't invest myself emotionally or mentally into that issue. I can offer some advice and move forward, but I can't sit there with you with it. That's not my problem. Just like mine. My mental problem is I'm not saying no one has them, but is levels to it. It's totally something different. My spiritual problem, something different. So it won't let you. Did you use the first one or the second one? Use the second one. I sent two. Try the second one. Yeah, it's not even giving me the option to add you. This is why I don't like going on this. I might have to end this and go on StreamYard. I can end this and go on StreamYard. That's why I don't like using this one. Because if there's any issues like that, you gotta end the whole live. Hey Roxanne, what up though? Appreciate you. But yeah, but you gotta be responsible for you. And I gave you some salt. That's how you identify it, man. That's how you identify how to protect your energy. First, figure out what makes you feel good and what makes you feel bad, and identify why it makes you feel good and why it makes you feel bad. And that you can better navigate. Not only can you start working on it, but you can avoid it. You can avoid the people that may trigger you while you're working on yourself. And that's another thing too. Look, when you working on yourself, you go get opportunities to see how far you came and how far you got to go. I'm not gonna say run away from the opportunity. I'm telling you, don't run into them. Don't deal with nothing that you don't have to. Just don't. I have a nasty habit of identifying things and letting things play out. I got a nasty habit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm equipped more better than the average person to handle it, though. I am. I'm equipped mentally, spiritually, physically. I'm equipped a little bit more, but it still has an effect, adverse effect that I don't like and I don't want. We only been rocking for 18 minutes. I can end it and come back. I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna end this one and I'm gonna come back. But this was a little good talk, so I'm gonna keep it up. Alfred, what up, though? What up, though, Alfred? Hey, man, y'all come right back. I'm gonna end this and start a new one on StreamYard so sis can come up. Yeah, we starting to get traction now. But yeah, y'all look out for that. Be right back. What time? I'm about to start it now. As soon as I make it, I'm gonna go live. I ain't gonna play no music or nothing. We just gonna come up and talk. We'll come up and finish the talk because I don't got too long tonight. I gotta go rub some feet in a minute anyway. So I'll probably rock out for another 30 minutes, but I'll be right back. Well, you know what, Anti? Well, yeah, I'll be right back.